right back.
Welcome back. Beef sizzling on the grill. Now, what's better than that? But if you want a great piece of steak, you got to travel to Tri-Tip country, Santa Maria, California, where there's magic in the rub. It's just before noon in California's beautiful Santa Maria Valley. It's still early in the growing season, but don't let that fool you. Not far from here, it's high time. This is bottling day, and along with a new batch of bottles is a fresh batch of barbecue.
Voila, kindling. The Santa Maria style barbecue goes back to the Spanish settling California and the Chumash Indians cooking over wood fire using the oak wood. It's been a tradition for hundreds of years in this part of California.
Frank Orsini is one half of one amazing team. With partner Gray Hartley, they share a passion for both barbecue and wine that can't be beat in these parts. Today it all comes together. The wine coming out of these oak barrels is finally ready after 18 patient months of fermentation.
It's the finishing touch. It's the graduation, if you will.
And that means party time. And in this valley, that means Santa Maria's famous tri-tip, sizzling on the grill. A great piece of beef, slow cooking, with a rub they call magic dust.
When the tri-tip comes off the grill, it's been an hour over this oak wood, all the smoke flavor infused, all the spices of the magic dust. It's just, it doesn't get any better than that.
Frank should know.
Hello, it's hot fire. Man.
His family has more than 50 years in the barbecue business in Santa Maria. He runs the Hitching Post restaurant, the place for barbecue in Santa Maria. Today, he's carrying on another Santa Maria tradition. He cooks, they work. The job gets done, and everybody eats.
The tradition of the Santa Maria barbecue goes back to the ranches where everybody would gather to help bring all the cattle in on the ranch. And after all the work is done, they would have a barbecue.
And there's plenty of work to be done. While Gray keeps an eye on the bottling, Frank will get down to business. It's rub time. He'll mix up his version of the Santa Maria Classic.
We take salt, granulated garlic. We honor garlic as the ultimate spice. Garlic is where it's at. Onion powder, black pepper.
But it isn't magic dust until Frank adds the cayenne pepper. Once the rub is ready, he'll get to work on the large slabs of tri-tip, trimming off some, but not all, of the fat.
Now we're adding the dry rub.
Then the magic begins.
We call it magic dust just because it seems to be such a special combination of flavors that everyone says we do magic on the grills.
And magic takes a while to work. It's all about technique. The rub goes on an hour before the meat hits the grill.
I guess my hands make really perfect item to do the rub with because they're so darn big and cover a lot of volume, and I can do lots of rub in a short amount of time.
While the tri-tips settle, Frank adds a few more logs to the fire. He's looking for the perfect combination. Not too much fire, smoke, or rub.
The rub should enhance the flavor of the food and not overpower the food. Right now the fire is extremely hot and I'm raising this up.
The grill is also a tradition here, designed to rise or fall in order to keep the meat a safe distance from the flames. A good tri-tip needs to be slow cooked to perfection. Frank bastes the meat with garlic-flavored vegetable oil and red wine vinegar, and tops it with more magic dust. Meanwhile, back inside, it's showtime. The first bottles are labeled. The team is moving fast. The run of several hundred bottles is nearly complete, and that can only mean one thing. It's barbecue time. Frank's tri-tips are ready. Gray brings the new bottles. It's a huge success. The wine is perfect, and so is the barbecue. The tri-tips grilled to perfection. It's time for the toast.
Here's to all the crew, the best crew at Santa Barbara, San Luis, right here.
Cheers.
Winemakers make the best chefs, and Frank did the best job I think we could possibly have had for this luncheon. Thanks, Frank.
I love making people feel good, and we do it with food by feeding them and making them smile, feel good.
California grilling. When we come back, some very spicy secrets. Stay with us.
Coming up, it's been a seasoning secret for over 150 years.
We started a rub technique back then that we're still using today.
Catch the magic behind San Francisco's oldest seafood grill. Then we'll head to a spice factory for the inside scoop.
This isn't gold, but this is where all the spice secrets are kept.
Barbecue Spice Secrets will be right back.